It's one of the few times that I enjoy having to drive around to find a parking spot when it's going and coming to an event like this where it's all about supporting the kids. And as a father of two young daughters, I know we can never have enough recreation for our kids. We can never have enough education for our kids. And that's what this project embodies, is what we're doing for the next generation, showing them that we have their back, we're looking out for them. And I appreciate everybody's support, for everybody who's put everything together here as well as everywhere else in the community, and also to acknowledge my two staff members who are here today, Shaquetta Wallace, my assistant, and Miss Maxine Webb, my community liaison. Thank you for everything you guys do, and thank all of you for being here. Thank
you. Another pretty lady that I've had the pleasure of meeting, and she came over to Dofield to see what we're doing over there, working on the renovations and stuff. Let's give a wonderful round of applause for Senator Barbara Robinson. Thank you.
Oh, looking out over everybody, this is an extremely well-attended event, and well it should. Kudos to my friend. King George is his name. It's King George. It's King George. When he first talked about this library at the one of the meetings at the Pimlico Development, he kept talking about it, and no one could say no to George. And this just lets you know that what can happen when one person picks up the banner and runs with it. George is the one that says, if I tell you a gnat can pull a plow, don't ask me how, or hitch him up. So that's George. Don't ask him how, just follow. And I just thank you so much. And I had a whole lot of books in one of my libraries from collecting them over the years when I hosted the Business Reach Out Forum on WEAA. I used to have business people send in their books so that I could review them and know what questions to ask. So I had all these books in my library and had promised them to someone in Africa. They didn't. They said, we'll get them. Never did. Someone in Department of Corrections, they said, oh yeah, we need those. Never came. And I mentioned it to George, and he said, well, when can I get them? And I said, well, give me a date. George pulls up in front of my building with a truck and helpers, and packed up all the books and moved them out in one night. So I am just so grateful that they will be able to be used by our leaders, our future leaders. And this is not a 40th district event. It's not a 41st district event. It is a Baltimore event. And our districts cross each other. So when George said, I didn't look at this as not being in the 40th district. I looked at George saying that there was a need, and I looked at that need, and I knew there was a need, and the fact that I was able to help fulfill that need was a blessing to me. So I thank you for blessing me to allow me to help bless others and help you to help bless others. So I thank you. I thank you.